you for tuning in. We are on episode 5 now, which is A Long Night of Solace of Halo Reach on the Master Chief Collection on the PC. Hope you're enjoying the series so far, and hope you're going to enjoy the future episodes.
A grave threat.
There he is.
Thankfully, help is imminent. 60% of the UNSC fleet is en route to Reach from existing deployments. The first battle group should arrive within 48 hours.
48 hours? That's imminent? Uh-oh. Who's your money on this time?
Her.
You always pick her.
Number 1 and 2.
She's always had him dialed in.
That thing's crushing us and we're waiting for backup. They'll be backing up a graveyard.
All our nukes are either out system or went down with the ships that carried them. You're preaching to the converted.
How converted?
I know that look, Cat.
You can say no.
No.
You don't even want to hear it?
Fine, I'll hear it.
Remember that accident a couple years back? Colony ship en route to Cygnus, 700 dead.
Vaguely a slip space drive malfunction, right?
Actually, it worked fine. The drive was mounted improperly after a service haul-out. When it fired, it teleported half the ship to oblivion.
And this is relevant. How?
A certain Covenant supercarrier could, with some assistance, suffer the same unfortunate accident.
Even for you, Cat, that's
Inspired?
not the word I would use.
What's going on?
Go ahead, explain.
May I?
Don't cut yourself.
Objective, destroy Covenant carrier in geosynchronous orbit above us.
This sanctions, sir.
What do you think?
Oh,
Method, a slip space drive in lieu of the nukes we don't have. Delivery system, us. Solvable, getting us up there. That and getting our hands on a slip space drive. Thank you for sharing.
So, all we need is orbit-capable transport and the single most expensive piece of equipment made by man.
As a soldier in the field, I couldn't possibly have access to those kinds of resources. That said, a good place to look might be, I don't know, the nearest non-existent launch site in the non-existent Saber program dismissed by 3 administrations as preposterous rumor, and in which our newest member was certainly never a pilot.
You're scary. You know that.
All we need is a green light from Holland.
Good luck with that.
You're the one asking him.
I really like Carter. He's,
Well, there's no way in hell he's gonna go for this.
he's the most interesting character to me out of the bunch there. It'd be interesting if there's any more information about him. I don't know, in books or other Halo lore. There's a lot you can read about George in if you have the
bit of a hike to the launch facility.
Any closer, it's too hot to land.
if you have the box set, the box set version
Noble.
of Halo Reach, the limited edition version, you get Dr. Halsley's journal. And in that journal, it's really interesting. Actually, it's a really interesting read. But she talks about the Spartan 2 and the Spartan 3 program, and George has mentioned quite a bit in that. Oh, Covenant drop pods. They're like the equivalent of ODSTs, aren't they? There we go, another one drop there. Such a cool... ODSTs are so... I can't wait to play the campaign of ODST again. I've not played it for a long time, since... well, before... In fact, have I played it on the Master Chief? I don't think I played it on the Master Chief Collection just yet. So the last time I played it was before the Xbox One was even released. And I loved that game. I pre-ordered it, I got it. I think it was like two or 3 days early. They let me have it, they said just don't go online. And I was able to play it early, which was great. But I loved it, I thought it was absolutely brilliant. Again, story-wise, I was a bit gutted, yeah, you're not a Spartan, but it was nice to be something just as cool. You know, ODST troopers, they're sort of average human equivalent of a super soldier, I guess. Without, you know, the whatever the Spartans have been through, as in augmentation and stuff like that. And I love the armour. I absolutely love the armour. The helmet is awesome. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll do one. If at least one person comments, saying do Halo 3 ODSC, I'll do it. But so far there's been no comments on this playlist. We'll see if they come. Oh, there we go. Let's finish that. Excuse me. Where are you going with that? Give it here. Yeah, it'll be interesting if, you know, people were involved and stuff. And maybe if people got involved, I'd probably get a bit more. What's the word? I'd get a bit more confident with doing these videos. I'll probably do more. I certainly enjoy watching Let's Play series. I always have. It's probably why I've decided to do one myself. But yeah, certainly the Halos. I think they're all brilliant. So
Nothing to
I
report.
don't know if there's any game. If there's anyone watching now who wants a particular game, wants me to do it for whatever insane reason, then let me know. Put a comment in. Choose a game. If it's certainly Halo, it's something I can get to straight away. Obviously, if it's something else, I might not particularly have that game or whatever. But yeah, suggestions. You know, I'd go out my way to get a game to do one, I guess. But I do also understand that my Let's Plays aren't as good as others out there. I mean, if
What about you and Kat?
let's say this Halo Reach, if I look at other Halo Reach Let's Plays, they're a lot better than mine.
You heard it, 6.
So,
Let's go.
oh yeah, did you just take him out? Was that you? Nice one, buddy. You did alright there.
You guys get the latest visor upgrades. Launch team, Saber is prepped and ready for launch.
There we go, on the Saber, which 6 is trained to fly. The big man's coming with.
Struts disengaged. Commencing launch in T.
I'm looking forward to having fun with this level now. On Legendary mode, it's just insanely difficult. Obviously, you've got no cover. You just got to sort of play it really safe, and it's really stressful and more annoying on that difficulty. Whereas on normal, at least I can now fly around and just enjoy the vehicle.
First stage engine burn nominal.
And I think this is the only space battle there is in the whole
Stage
Halo
separation in 3,
series.
2,
Can't really remember
Stage
Halo 5 very
separation.
much. I can't recall a space battle being in there, same as 4. I'm pretty sure this is the only one. Which, I guess they're not brilliant, are they? But they're always the same usually. You play any sort of space battle, most games are very, very similar. But certainly, I really like Star Wars Battlefront 2. Like, if you could start a mission, so let's take away the cutscenes. We started on a spaceship. We've got to get on a Saber, fly through battle, do some stuff, then land on, you know, in the enemy's ship, and then carry on foot. That to me is really exciting. Really, really exciting. You know, if we had to transfer a bomb and get in there and put the bomb on, that'd have been brilliant. You gotta stay away of this space station because if you get too close, certainly where I am now even, all the turrets that are going to shoot at the enemy that come from around there, they end up hitting you. get a nice view of the planet. I love how it gives you a few minutes just to soak up, you know, the scenery. Really cool planet it is. There's a lot of like debris. I don't know. I think this is all like a broken piece of starship or something. But obviously you can use that for cover, which is probably what it's designed for. Not designed, but put in the game for, should I say.
About 6. We should head for the Savannah. Multiple unidentified contacts.
Savannah actual to Sabre teams. Be advised, we have bogies inbound. Anchor 9 to all UNSC ships. Station defenses are down. Requesting combat support until we can bring them back online.
Here we go, 6. Show them what you can do.
Oh, so at the moment there's no station defences, so you're clear. When they're back on, that's when you sort of gotta stay out of the way a bit.
Defensive batteries are at 56%. Hang in there, Sabre teams.
Wow, this is a lot easier than Legendary mode. Only takes like 1 or 2 hits, and you explode them.
Weapons hot.
Oh, this is much easier. Much easier.
Ships. Impulse drive signatures detected. Fighter class. Heads up, Sabres.
Yeah, I think this is yeah, these are a bit more trickier.
Saber teams.
Set the shield away.
To take down their shields, then hit them with your missiles.
Defensive batteries at 79%. Buy us another minute, Sabre teams.
Look at that shield.
6, you need to shake that bogey.
9-6, keep it up.
Todd.
Boom.
Anchor 9er to all craft in the vicinity. Be advised we show a large attack force inbound. Combat air patrol and Sabre teams are directed to engage and defend the station.
Yeah, now this is where more come.
Is there any place the Covenant isn't?
Anchor 9 to all UNSC ships. Station defenses are back online. Clear the lane. We'll light them up.
There you go. So now you gotta watch. I'll show you. Now you gotta watch those bullets coming through. They will hit you.
Great shot.
Sabres with the benches there.
Can't shake this bitch. Can't shake this boat. On target.
There we go.
Strike. Firing. Somebody get this banshee off. Nice shooting, 6. Taking shots. Can't shake the steering.
Right, that's too early.
The syrup is all over me. Someone get this. I can't freaking shake him.
If you're struggling on Legendary, just hover behind the space station.
Can't
Just
shake this damn
pop
syrup.
out every now and then.
Taking banshee fire. Taking enemy fire. Weapons on.
Oh no. I'm being hit bad.
Got the kill. Nice hit.
Yeah, don't crash into it as well. I did that quite a lot.
Banshee has me in range. Weapons hot. shots from that Banshee. Shields can't take much more.
Shields.
That's Sarah fire. Smoke bullet. On target. Taking fire. Shoot it down. Take advantage of our in attack position. Good shot.
There's those bullets you gotta dodge. Sails away.
Anchor 9 to Saber teams. Phantoms are inbound on Vector 7, Mark 49er.
Okay, and the Phantoms as well. Stay behind the ship and just pop out, fire some rockets, hide away again. Keep doing
Anchor
that.
9 to all
I've shown this
UNSC
difficult
fighters.
too.
Multiple inbound Phantoms headed straight for our defensive batteries. Saber teams are marking high-value gunboat targets now. Taking a shot. Both trying to get a lock on you.
I definitely don't do that. That was just stupid. Stupid. I've never noticed that before. So it's a space station. You've got a big frigate here.
Is there any place the Covenant isn't?
Never really noticed
Anchor
that.
9 to all UNSC ships. Station defenses are back online. Clear the lane. We'll light them up.
Back well.
free. Somebody get this Banshee off. Need assistance. That's the way. Banshee off me. Can't shake this bogey. Putting rounds on target.
Wow, throw those around this guy. He's not having a good day. Oh, we got one. We got two. We got three.
Someone did this
We got
damn thing
four.
all the way. They got zero. Taking fire. Scratch one enemy fighter.
That might just do it.
Anyone help with this Banshee? Get tagged.
I crashed into some debris. Luckily it didn't kill me though.
Catch another one. Taking shots from that Banshee. Gonna tear me up. Taking a shot. This Banshee is all over me. He's got me zero. Got one. Oh, he's hit. Good work. Anchor 9 to Saber teams. Phantom signatures detected on a forward-facing vector. Lead down and out. Anchor 9 to all UNSC fighters. Multiple inbound Phantoms headed straight for our defensive batteries. Saber teams were marking high-value gunboat targets now. Now, weapons hot.
Oh, I crashed again. Not the best in this thing, am I? Jesus Christ.
Can't lose this Seraph.
I hope I got a checkpoint then.
Gunboats are in position. Damage control teams at the ready.
Yeah, thank God for that. Right, let's leave that one. Let's just work at the edges.
Saber teams were marking high-value gunboat targets now. Rounds away. Got one on your tail.
I think if you just get too close, it just they have you
Nice,
basically.
Super 6. I'm taking heavy fire from the Phantom. Gunboats are in position. Damage control teams at the ready. Phantom torpedoes away. Bracing for impact. Seraph is firing. I'm hit. Got Phantom problems over here. Collision alarm.
This one.
Banshee shredding. No one sweeping it from behind, Spartan. Seraph tearing apart my shields. Taking shots. Good shot. Banshee is chewing me up. Number 6. Taking the shot. Taking heavy fire.
just went under.
No, shake that bogey. Take it down, fire. Weapons on.
So anyway, I think we got the last one. Try and take some of these guys out. And I think we're nearly done.
Anchor 9 to UNSC ships, all targets neutralized.
But it's not the end of the level. We've still got to...
Activating marker. Holland to Bravo 029er. Noble 5, you ready to go?
Affirmative, Colonel.
Anchor 9er. They say 9er because they're on communications. And
I'm out here, 6.
always 9.
M-Spec re-entry pack disengaged.
It's always
I need
9
your override.
speaking over a
Warning.
radio.
M-Spec re-entry. Cockpit depressurization complete. Canopy release lever armed.
So here we are docking. George is going for a bit of a space flight.
Max Sagadov Sila.
Noble 5, please repeat.
Pull up surface grid 19 by 22.
Gladly. Only Sword Base, Sector 18G.
Thermal enhance.
Noble 5, your pulse is elevated. There is nothing you can do for Dr. Halsey and the others inside Sword Base. The mathematics are determinate. Noble 5?
So he's got a lot of respect for Dr.
I
Falsley.
know.
A lot of love for her.
Bravo 29er, you're cleared to re-engage thrusters. Noble 6, this is Holland.
Go ahead, Colonel.
We've flagged a Corvette-class vessel on the predicted docking track with our target. Get our makeshift bomb on that Corvette, and we have our delivery system. Noble 5 will escort the bomb. I need your Sabre team to clear the way for boarding.
Understood, Colonel.
As she's already donated her slip space drive to the cause, the Savannah will be joining you to provide local fire support. UNSC Savannah. Our wings may be clipped, but we've got your back. I've stuck my neck out for Noble on this one, Lieutenant.
We'll get it done, Colonel. 6 out.
Target Corvette sighted within visual range of nav beacon RA-15.
We have visual. Target confirmed.
Here we go.
Frigate
First
Savannah
job,
in
take out the
position. Sabre
engines.
team, sound off. Echo 1, all systems nominal. Echo 2, good to go. Echo 3, systems green. Echo 4, all systems online. Solid copy. We are currently jamming the Corvette's comms. Hit it hard while it can't call for help.
Agreed. Saber teams, clear a path to that Corvette.
Taking shots from the side. Might want to clip her engines, Colonel. See if we
Already
can slow
done.
down.
Good thinking, Savannah. That'll make boarding her a whole lot easier. Noble 6,
I believe it's an
mark your
achievement
targets.
to do that in a
Take out the
certain
Corvette's
time as
main
well.
engines.
Which I don't think I did.
Warning. Energy flares detected in the Corvette's aft launch bays.
Heads up, Sabres. Multiple impulse
Whoa.
drive signatures detected. More bogies incoming. Echo 2 to Savannah Actual. Where are the reinforcements coming from?
Look at
I
those
thought
drop
the
pods
target was
going
jammed.
down. That's awesome.
Must be squadrons coming back from patrol, Echo 2.
Don't let any of them get away, Sabers. Kill them before they bug out and warn that supercarrier what we're up to.
Jesus. Get them turrets.
Bogey is down and out. 6, you're being tailed. The shields can't take much more of this. Taking action, zero fire. I'm in. Firing. Seraph is tagging me.
Oh, sorted them ones.
It's tearing me apart. Nice shot, 6.
Those turrets are getting me.
That Seraph is blasting me.
There they are.
Weapons hot.
Some missiles. I don't feel like I'm hitting them.
fire. You know your way around a seat? Enemy bird, Spartan. Enemy fighter has me locked. Weapons hot. Shield can't take much more of this. That's a kill. Sergeant, taking enemy fire.
This is so frustrating.
I'm in their sights.
Oof. Taking heavy damage. What is
Taking
that?
a shot.
Oh, got it.
Got one. Nice shooting, Tex. Dot, analyze all available data on that Corvette. Find a way inside.
Scans indicate a structural weakness surrounding a platform on top of the vessel.
That's a
Go to
dangerous
6.
one over there.
Set down immediately on that Corvette's topside landing pad.
So this is the first they've ever sort of landed on a Corvette and stuff. It's still in the early days of the Covenant. We know about the Covenant being on Harvest, and you know, a lot of our systems, as in our outer colonies, other planets that we have colonised, have been glassed and have been taken over. But this is really the start of we're understanding and learning about them, and basically trying to get better at fighting them. Okay, the sound's all muffled in here, and if you jump really high, it's pretty cool. Obviously the gravity's not switched on or off, or the gravity's not normal. I'm pretty sure that was the energy from the rocket blast sent it flying towards us. Oh, sorry man, I couldn't help you over there. Gotta be careful for that.
On our way to the hangar.
The rocket.
Noble 5, meet them there.
So,
On approach.
see those shields? We've got an engineer somewhere, there he is. So, let's take him out first.
Get a better angle.
See, they have little helmets on these guys, so you can't get a headshot initially. You've got to shoot the head to get the helmet off, and then shoot it again for your headshot. Should have moved a bit more out of the way. Need your gun, pal. Close. Take this. So satisfying. A needle
6, go for those
to the
shield
brain.
controls. I need in.
There we go. The gravity's calmed down back to normal. Now we're letting George in. So he's got a bomb on board that Pelican. So this is where we're going to take out.
Body keg is aboard, Colonel.
Copy that. 6, get your fire team to the bridge. The Corvette's refueling run with the supercarrier will have to be initiated manually.
Yes, sir.
5, stay with the bomb and discourage the curious.
My pleasure. Hear that, Lieutenant? I'll be all by my lonesome back here. Make it quick, would ya?
So if you don't understand fully what's going on, what is happening is we're planting a bomb on this Corvette, which is a smaller ship. I don't know, is it a dreadnought class? I don't know what the class is, but it's a smaller ship. It's not as big as the, you know, they've certainly got a lot bigger ships anyway. And the idea is to load this ship with a bomb. We've disabled the communications, so all these Covenant now can't communicate with the bigger ship. I can't remember the name of it, sorry. And we're gonna make it so that this ship takes the bomb back to the main ship and then explodes. So we're getting maximum devastation from it. Sometimes when you're playing a game, you get too focused on fighting stuff, you sort of switch off by the time it comes to cutscenes and understanding what's going on, because a lot you learn, like what you're hearing just now, a lot you learn from this point. You know, you're busy battling elites and grunts and whatnot, and you miss that, you know, huge dreadnoughts are blowing up. So these are the guns that we were shooting at out on the outside earlier.
You're in deep with no cover. Get that Corvette moving and get the hell out of there.
Yeah, it's a shame. A lot more lives gone again.
Looks like the bridge.
Crazy to think that it could, you know, maybe be like this in the future. But how many? Well, how many is there now? Like 7 billion people on the planet. And then if you look throughout history and how fast that number's growing, there'll be, you know, that'll multiply by the thousands. You know, when you look at the date of which this is set. Nice. Needle a combo. Well, I did go to drop a shield, a bubble shield, but it didn't work. I don't think I held it long enough, to be honest, but... There we go. Just gives you an extra minute or so. There you go, house back up. Out for him. Wow. Where those grenades went. Sometimes throwing grenades as well gives you a few minutes, because they either run for cover or stay and blow up. If they run for cover, it gives you a couple of seconds to take cover yourself. Oh. Picture of it, well, a holographic image of Reach here. So this will have detail all of their missions and stuff. I mean, again, just cool little things. Like, I'm not doing it as much throughout this playlist because, you know, if there are people watching. So we've set it on a refueling course back to the main dreadnought. That's our idea, to blow that up. I've got that "I would have been your daddy's" skull activated as well, so every now and then you can hear the dialogue changes. There's changes in dialogue. There's more adulty versions, I guess.
At your earliest convenience, Noble 6.
George, getting a bit impatient. But he is on his own. He's on his own fending off loads. On Legendary, there's, unless they come here, there's elites there that come out of that bit. Okay, back to George.
Enemy sighted.
We got 2 kills and all that. Number 2.
Good of you to come. I'll start the hell
Right, there is ordnance here somewhere. There we go, at the back. I definitely recommend a sniper rifle. I won't bother with the rocket. Battle rifle and a sniper. There's a jetpack. So we just gotta basically defend now, as it says. Ah, I tried to save him. Sort of a good little challenge, certainly on the original Halo. Whenever I play that, you know, you first land on the ring, I try and save as many as I can, and I count them. As they all get into the Pelican, all the Marines, I save as many as I can. Obviously it only ever works on easier difficulties. On Legendary, they're all dead. You might get one lucky survivor. But yeah, I find it interesting to see how many you can save and watch them all get on. Not that it makes any difference to anything, but it's just it's a good little, you know, it makes the game interesting. If you play it on an easier difficulty, you feel more powerful. It's a lot more aggressive, a lot faster gameplay, so it can be more enjoyable. But it's just another challenge. You know, see how many you can save. Right. Sniper, because I think, here we go. There we go, these guys are a lot more tougher. And they chase you, they hunt you down. Look at that, that was sneaky. Always try and use those things as well. Always try and use a bit of help from your surroundings. Beautiful. I love it when they work.
And stay down. Savannah, get a number on the door. There's no way back up to the Sabres. Noble 6, form up on me.
There's our bomb. So, no, I was going to show you what Marines survived then, but...
Distance is closing on this vessel's refueling track with the Covenant supercarrier. 76 seconds to end point.
So, it's gonna be like that. Well, I got good news and bad news. This bird took some fire and our thruster gimbal is toast, which means the only way off this slag heap is gravity.
And the good news?
That was the good news.
At current velocity, 53 seconds to end point.
Yeah. Bad news is, time is fried. I'm gonna have to fire it manually.
That's a one-way trip.
We all make it sooner or later. Better get going, 6. They're gonna need you down there. Listen, Reach has been good to me. Time has come to return the favor. Don't deny me this.
I don't know how he picks you up and takes you
Tell him
away
to make
like
it
that.
count.
And he basically just throws you into space. So it's quite weird how, you know, that suit and his augmentations protect him. Gravity pulls him into the planet, he lands, he's okay. There we go, so that little Corvette, well, it were huge, weren't it? Massive. But what's just been blown up there? It's probably the biggest impact they've had on the Covenant to this point, maybe. 6 is just gonna fall to the planet.
Slip space rupture detected.
Gamma station control, reading multiple pings below the orbital defense
Slip
grid.
space rupture detected.
Yeah, we're picking up anomalies too. Are you reading
Slip
it?
space rupture
Multiple
detected.
Covenant signatures.
Slip space
Does anyone
rupture
have a
detected.
They're everywhere.
Slip space
Yeah,
rupture
there must be
detected.
the whole damn Covenant
Slip
fleet.
space rupture detected.
So at first there were just one, and now loads have come. Loads. Which ain't good. Alright guys, so that's the end of episode 5, I think it was. Yeah, again, hope you're enjoying them. We're about halfway through now. I'm going to finish it off, we'll get them all done. And then we'll see about doing another series. You know, whether it's another Halo game, whether it's something else, I'm not quite sure just yet. But yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely get something out there anyway. Alright guys, thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching and listening to me talk mostly a load of shite whilst I'm playing a game. Yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.